right. What's up, everybody? This is George 2D. Welcome back to another Infinite Nonsense episode. Joined again by the normal hosts, Rabbit Hat Plays and Somebunny. Some, how have you been? How's your week?
Why do you sound so enthusiastic, George?
Oh, he is
I feel
so
good.
happy.
Like he sounded happy, and then we pressed the record button, and he just went down like 3 levels of happiness.
Yeah,
No, I'm good.
yeah.
I feel good today. I feel good today. Like I'm like chilling. I'm chilling.
Like Rabbit, did you hear that shift in tone too, or is
I
that just me
did.
making things up?
George is
Okay.
like this. Hey guys, what's up? What you doing good today? And then start button. So welcome back to the podcast.
Yeah, your like energy just like dropped.
What are you talking about? I'm like chilling today. Like I don't know what it is. Like I had a good morning, had a good day, had a good yesterday too. It was nice. It's really awesome. I'm really chill.
It was all that repo runs. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the repo run. Speaking of which, but yeah. Anyway, Soom, how's your week been?
My week's been pretty good. I've possibly made tentative plans for the week coming up, which is exciting. I'm looking forward to it. And then
That's exciting.
I'm slowly reorganizing my living space.
Hey, there you go.
I slept in an entirely different room than I have for my entire life.
Isn't that weird though when you do that? Like you have your room, right? But then you sleep in a different room, which is now going to
Yeah.
be your permanent room. Is it going to be your permanent room from now on? Or
Yeah. I was
weird.
I was supposed to be there a year ago, but
I'm always comfortable with it.
events occurred.
Okay, so Rabbit's
now
cool
I'm
with
there.
change.
Yeah.
No, the change is cool. It's just strange at first.
Yeah, that's what I guess that's what I was trying to get at. It's like in the beginning,
And,
it's strange.
To be fair, the room I'm going to be in is also the room that I spent most of my like teen years in. So,
Oh, okay. So it's a little bit.
and when I say
familiarity there.
spent most of my teen years in, it was not my bedroom. It was just where the
Right.
computer was, and I was a computer fucking idiot.
Okay, gotcha.
So I spent a lot of time on the computers. So,
Okay, cool. So there's familiarity there. It's not too weird, but it's
Yeah.
just different for right now.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Okay, that's cool.
I went to go to bed last night, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna go to bed at like 10 p.m. It'll be great. I'll get some nice sleep in. I was up until 2 in the morning.
Was you just staring at the ceiling, or what were you gaming?
No,
or what?
I never actually went to the bed. I threw my blanket and pillow on because I took that with me into the room because it was still in this room currently that I'm in right now. Took that there, threw it on the bed, and then turned around, walked over to the chair, and turned on the TV.
And you never heard from Soom again.
I have never had a TV. Like, I have never had a TV in my room before.
Oh shit.
Or chairs. That isn't my computer chair. It's weird. It's
Really?
different. And I just kind
Okay.
of didn't want to go to bed because it was like, this is new. It's different. It's a change.
Yeah, it's an adjustment.
So I just didn't want to go to bed. So I stayed up till 2 in the morning watching Horrible Bosses 1, Horrible Bosses 2, and the Doctor Who season finale.
And then you went to
Great
sleep
movies,
in
by the way.
chair that you were sitting
They are
in.
fantastic movies. They're really dumb though.
They really are dumb. It's Kevin Spacey's in the first one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's one of the bosses, and Jennifer Aniston's is the dental boss, I think.
She is in both.
Oh, she's
Spoiler.
in both. Oh, okay. Spoiler.
Spoiler for
who's
the end of the first film.
Who's the third boss? I forgot. I keep forgetting that one. I know there's 3.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
Because it's
They
Kevin
always come in
Spacey, Jennifer
threes.
Aniston, and I forgot the third one.
It's a famous actor's last name, but I can't remember who it is.
Wait, Jason Bateman's in that one, right?
It's No,
No,
I mean,
Bateman's
yes.
the employee. He's the employee.
Yeah,
though.
Bateman is the
What was the name of the
Yeah,
series?
give me a second.
Horrible
what is it?
Bosses.
It's
It's a great.
Colin Farrell. No.
Colin Farrell. Yeah. You got it.
Yeah, it is. Oh wow, he looks different than he does as the character.
Who's
Like I
Bullseye
said,
in
it was a
Daredevil?
famous actor's last name. My brain went to Will Ferrell.
No, you're good. Yeah, it's Colin Farrell, the guy who played Bullseye in the original Daredevil movie, the Ben Affleck one.
Oh. I don't even know who Colin Farrell is.
He was recently. His recent stuff is he played Penguin in that Penguin Batman show movie, and then I think they made a series about it. He was reprising his role as Penguin, and then I think another recent one is what is it? The Kingsman movies.
Batman, the Penguin,
Well, the one, the Batman
Gentleman.
movie with
the
Robert Pattinson.
Gentleman,
The Gentleman. There you go. My fault. Not Kingsman. Gentleman.
which seems to be like a mockery of Kingsman.
Something like that. I don't really. I haven't seen I've seen Kingsman, but I haven't seen a Gentleman. But yeah,
Maybe not.
maybe.
No, not really. It may make fun of it at one point, but
Okay.
because I swear I've seen a clip of it that was making fun of one scene from the Kingsman, or at least mimicking the scene from the Kingsman.
The Mimic.
I will end your existence. Oh, here's in Total Recall, Phone
Free Gaming
Booth,
Studio is like nutting right now somewhere.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Wait, Colin Farrell was in that?
Apparently.
What? What?
Who the fuck was Percival Graves?
He was in Dumbo, it looks like.
You're a Dumbo. No, I'm
I
just
don't know
kidding.
who the fuck Percival
Sorry, Rabbit.
Graves is.
Apologize.
I don't even know who Hold Frere is.
Oh, yeah, no, I can see that. That was definitely him. Anyway, Rabbit, how was your week?
Yeah, Rabbit, how's your week?
You
Kinda
know,
just deviating.
I've been having an existential crisis lately.
Sad.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, looking back at a lot of the shorts that I do for the videos that we record on stream.
Yeah.
I realize my word enunciation gets very slurry.
Word enunciation gets slurred. What do you mean? Like
You know how
start
like when you're
slurring?
drunk? Yeah, you know how like when you're drunk and you just kind of
Bros
slur the
dropping
words
slurs.
Bro's
Yes.
just boomhowering it.
together. I'm just boom hour and I'm just going and talking like this and all the things are going over going, you know what I mean?
Speaking of which, the
No.
trailer, like the
No.
intro of the
No.
new series
No.
of the new season was released. It's kind of weird. Of
Yeah.
King of the Hill.
Doesn't Bobby work
grew-
in fucking Dallas?
Yeah, he's like a chef or some shit, but he comes
Yeah.
back and because what's
Is
it
it,
called?
All
Hank
grown
and,
up?
They were in
kinda,
a
yeah,
different country.
Yeah, they were
and
in
moved
Saudi
back.
Arabia selling
Yeah, that's it.
propane.
Propane.
But he come back
What?
and yeah, Bobby's all older. Yeah, at the
Yeah.
end of the series, the
Reboot
original, the last
for-
season. King of the Hill.
Reboot for.
Well, it's not, I don't
Yeah.
think it's a reboot. Isn't it a continuation?
Yeah, I'm about to say
It's a
if it's a
reboot.
time skip, then wouldn't it
Oh, okay.
be a continuation?
At this point in time, given the amount of actual real life time passed between the final season of King of the Hill and now, this is a reboot.
Okay,
Regardless
if
of if it is a continuation, it is a
Okay.
reboot.
a reboot would imply that it's starting over from the beginning.
It is starting over from the beginning.
It's
Of a
not. If it's a
new-
time skip,
A new series,
If anything,
of
it's a
the same
sequel.
characters, is a reboot. If it is the same situation, the same everything, it is a reboot with the same characters.
is it the same situation?
Yeah.
Because Bobby's not a kid, apparently.
Yeah, he's an adult now.
Yeah, but he's still around.
Yeah.
And so are
older
the
now.
others.
That doesn't
Except
mean
for,
it's the same
what's his name?
situation.
Which is the one that died? I forgot his name.
Well, I mean that. Okay, George. Okay.
What?
Okay.
What? Well, no, one of the voice actors
They're all
like,
back.
actually
except for-
died.
Oh, the voice actor died, not the
Yeah,
kid.
the
Okay.
voice actor died. I forgot which
Okay.
one. Which one was it?
It's
Was
kind
it
of hard to
Dale?
bring
Not
back
Dale.
the dead voice actor.
Yeah, that was also
no,
not.
they had recorded the guy before he passed. He recorded like the first couple episodes, then he passed. I don't know who they're replacing him with. I don't know. I forgot. Was it Dale? I think it was Dale. That.
Oh,
voice actor
then there's no
passed.
reason to watch it.
Oh wow, wow. I'm just kidding.
I'm
have
sorry,
no
Dale is the
no-
only like good character on that show.
I mean, the guy who's basically
The
Wolf.
conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
basically Wolf. Let me tell you
He
about them
is a really
pyramids.
good character. He made things very interesting.
Oh wow, what's that crack on that concrete? Does that mean is it the crack or does that mean the Chinese are coming through? The fuck, Dale?
Dale Gribble Pest Control.
Dale is just a fucking yeah. He's one of the funnier characters. But yeah, no, the what was it? A couple days ago, I think they released the intro for the new season. Well, I don't know. Was
Yeah.
I don't did they market it as a new season? I'm confused.
I don't know how they marketed it.
It's marketed as
Okay.
revival.
You're a revival rabbit.
I just looked it up. It says King of the Hill revival breaks hearts of
Oh, okay.
with one missing character. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Okay. Bet. Gotcha. Anyway, rabbit, how was your week been? Kind of just.
I've been
deviated
having an
from-
existential crisis lately, looking back at all my streams and making.
Aw,
Oh yeah,
that's
the slur
sad.
thing.
I'm sorry, the slur thing is mine. You don't get to give that to Rabbit.
No.
You don't get to give
back,
him my slurs.
I'm putting us back where we were before we deviated to King of the Hill.
No, then say slurring thing, not slur thing. The slur thing is mine, you bastard.
Oh, my fault. Like as Soom stated before, the slurs.
Yes.
Rabbit, you slur. Don't be doing that. It's not cool. Get canceled like that, man.
I hate you. Motherfucker.
You're right.
talk
You're
about
right.
slurs
I
all
need
the
to
time.
stop it.
Soom, stop slurring. You're gonna get canceled.
I'm not slurring. I just talk about slurs. I
Bro,
want to
you
be very
can't
clear.
Say that. You can't
I can say
that.
I can say that.
Oh my god. Anyway, okay. All right, Rabbit. Well, besides your slurring issue, anything else?
I have finalized the small amount of mods I'm going to be using on the, which is basically just shaders in the zoom in mod for the Minecraft 100 Days of Survival that I'm going to record / stream. So
Bro's only
Bro
gonna
is
survive for
playing-
10 days.
probably,
You're doing an
and then I'll have to
actual Minecraft
restart.
survival.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. I put it up for a vote earlier in the month, and it was nearly a unanimous 100% vote. There was like 2 people that didn't say yes to me doing that, but just about everyone else was like, do it. It's like, all right, hardcore 100-day survival. And my goal is if I die, I start over again, basically, and try to get to
so
100 days.
I was gonna say, so you are getting to 100 days.
Yeah. That is the goal.
Brody dies day 1.
I wouldn't be surprised. There's going to be a hole that I don't see, and I just whoop.
Yep. You fall into a pit of lava, and that's it. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen.
I like to think that I played Minecraft long enough to not make that kind of mistake on day 1, but this is me we're talking about.
God, man. It's funny. I'm trying to think of like ways Rabbit would die in my he's either gonna die the first night when he's building he's kind of closing his house and a creeper somehow sneaks in without him noticing. He turns around, he panic bops him, pisses off the creeper, and the creeper just blows him up.
All right, I got to write that down, put it in the script.
That, or he's gonna like he said, he's not gonna see the hole, walk into the hole, fall into a pit of like I guess lava. That'd be funnier if he fall into like a stalagmite or something. Just freaking stabs himself to death.
Another way for me to die is that while I'm mining, I could end up being swarmed by zombies. And the more I hit, the more that spawn in, and just I'm trapped in a corner dying.
Oh, Rabbit, I hope that you dig up. As you're digging up, you hit a gravel pocket, and the gravel just falls on you, and you just suffocate and die.
Okay, make sure to
That'd be the
always have a shovel on me. Got it.
That'd be the funniest way. Dude, imagine day 99, and that's how you die.
Oh, that would suck. But if it goes over well, I might do more with different mod settings. Not different mods per se, but like zombie apocalypse kind of thing. I mean, or a plane crash, trying to survive 100 days after
Rabbit,
a plane crash.
You should look into the horror mods for single players.
Yeah, yeah, like the dinosaur
There's
mod
a
packs where you're facing
no,
up
no, no, no,
against T-Rexes.
no, no, not that. There's one called the Cave Dweller mod where it's like a literal like this
Oh yeah, that.
species. You should install that so it can jump scare you.
Not for the first attempt. My first attempt is going to be,
Weak.
for the most part, a basic vanilla run. Again, the only two mods that I'm really adding are shaders and a zoom in effect, so that I can
Shadles?
telescope in. What?
Nice.
Shadles?
What? Shadles?
Is that what you said? I don't know what a shadle is.
Shadles? Oh man, if people who watch us and hear that, if they used to watch Achievement Hunter back in the day, they'll get the reference. Shadles?
Ah, oh shit.
It's a very obscure reference. But all right, cool. Bet. All right, awesome. Good to hear that Rabbit starting his Minecraft thing. Assume you have some stuff planned this week that you're really excited for. I hope those goes well.
I hope so too, Rabbit.
Yeah, I hope it goes well too. Where that's gonna be fun. I did the
Ooh, that's gonna be
tutorial
fun.
already.
I haven't even bought the game.
Wait, for Minecraft?
I am waiting. I am waiting until the day of because I expect failure.
So
Failure.
I already bought the game because
You're doing it today.
I'm doing it today with the GM squad. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
I just want to. I already know what character I'm playing at least,
Oh.
and nobody's gonna stop me.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
curious as to who you're talking about.
Good for you. Be curious.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna be very curious.
Be curious.
All right.
Yeah.
Be curious. Okay, so anyway,
Bye,
I wanted to
curious.
talk about a little
No.
shtick going on currently.
No.
Kind of like current events.
Okay.
So everyone maybe not seen, but y'all have heard of the Last of Us show going on right now.
I've
Mhm.
heard of it. Yeah.
I've heard of it, and that it's very funny because I've enjoyed people I know not knowing the story and getting blindsided by stupid shit. Yeah,
Okay.
that's all.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, right now there's a lot of like I guess you would call it controversy. Like a lot of people don't like the way Ellie's being portrayed because of the actress. People are having issues with that, whether it's the looks or the performance or.
Oh, people are
Yes, you
upset
do.
about Ellie. I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know
Well,
that either.
Well, it's just that. I think it's mostly the writing. Like the writing for season 2. I don't know if for those who haven't. I'm not going to spoil anything. The writing for season 2 is pretty weak compared to season 1.
I hear that
Season 1 was
they're
great.
following the part 2 pretty faithfully.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
It's not the story that's the issue. It's the dialogue for the characters.
Really?
That's the issue.
It's the story.
It is the story.
Well, then there's a lot. No, there's a lot of things that they changed. I don't know where you guys heard that. If you've actually watched season 2,
To be fair, I heard this like 3 weeks ago, so
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't. Yeah,
No, they deviated a bit. They changed a lot for some characters. It just don't if you played Last of Us Part 2, you're gonna probably get a little annoyed because of the small details that are well, not small. Some of them are pretty big.
or
that
you're
they
gonna be
changed.
happy that they changed them.
Well, I mean, it depends on what you thought about that. It really just person to person. But overall, though, the overall I guess what is it? The overall consensus is that people don't like the actress playing Ellie. That's pretty much what I've been hearing.
Interesting.
But there's a lot of a lot of reasons. A lot of people are saying it's her looks, it's her personality, it's her delivery of lines, it's the way like she acts. There's multiple reasons, right? It's not just typically one. But the most popular reason why people don't like her is because she looks nothing like Ellie from The Last of Us. Now, with that being said, that's not the main point. There's been fan castings of people of the new Zelda movie coming out that they're making, of the ones they want to play for Zelda. And babe, what's that person's name?
Hold on. They're Well, what do you
Anyway,
mean by fan casting?
what's that?
People saying, "Hey, I'd love to see
That
this
yeah, what Sim
person
said.
play Zelda. I'd love to see." Yeah.
Yeah, basically what some said. It's a
Okay.
person named Hunter Schafer who is a trans woman, and there's been a lot of controversy because this is the way it is in the world, right? But
Okay.
people are there are a lot of people who want Hunter to play Zelda. But the thing is, if you look at Hunter, she looks exactly like Zelda, like physical appearance wise, right?
Yeah, I see it.
And she also apparently, from what Christy has said, like she has a role in this show called Euphoria, and I've seen, and she's shown me. I don't think she's shown me clips, but I saw a clip on TikTok of her playing the role as her character, and it was actually pretty good, a pretty decent performance. So I don't have an issue of Hunter playing the role, but there's a lot of backlash because of the fact that Hunter is trans. That's the main issue. So, what are y'all's thoughts on that? And what do y'all think? Or what are? I guess yeah. Let's start with that. What do y'all think about that? Like, what is that something important, or is that something that just is just being overblown by people?
I think the hate is overblown. If that is what the hate is solely about, if it was their acting skills or their capabilities as a uh, uh, an actor in the way that they look or present themselves or whatever, okay, sure. But if it's just because they're trans, that's just overblown
Uh, uh,
stuff.
yeah. Very specifically, if the hatred is only because of them being trans, then it's garbo trash. If it is because they don't look like the characters, because I don't really see like why they would be a perfect fit for Zelda. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but if it is purely because they are trans, it's bullshit. It's overblown. Why?
Okay. Okay.
But at the same time, I'm totally okay with people hating people for that. You're
Yeah.
allowed to hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm indifferent towards
Zoom hates
those kind
me,
of
so.
people.
I yeah, sure, George. But yeah, no, I think people are very too much quick to jump on the you're not allowed to hate somebody for whatever reason.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Now,
Like,
I will say, if this is about voice acting capabilities, because I don't know, is the Legend of Zelda thing that's supposed to be coming out supposed to be like a live action?
Yeah,
I
it's a
think that's
live
what George
action
said.
Zelda. Yeah, it's a live action Zelda. I think it's
Oh,
still in
okay,
pre-production though. They haven't even like recorded anything. They haven't,
Yeah,
like I said, they haven't even casted anyone. It's like really early on.
okay,
But it was
because
announced to come out.
if
Yeah.
it was going to be like the Mario movie where it's mostly CGI or just 3D modelings, and it's just like, well, so what they are is if they can voice act the role, then great.
Yeah.
yeah, if they can actually voice act.
Yeah, I know where you're going with that one.
Assume, relax, bro. Relax. No one even mentioned it. Relax.
It's okay.
Oh,
It's
it
okay.
wasn't necessarily him. It's a lot of it's the state of the industry.
Yeah,
Voice
big
actors in
name.
general are shit.
Yeah,
It's
I
not.
agree with that.
I wouldn't say voice actors in general. It's the fact that they choose big name stars to do the voice acting. That's where the problem is. The big name actors can do
It
acting pretty well, but their voice acting, it's like it's them. They don't even. It
Yeah.
yeah,
doesn't even try to hide them.
that's kind of the state of voice acting though. Like
I will
voice
say this
actors
though.
right now are shit because a lot of them are being like a lot of those roles are going to people who aren't voice actors that are voice
Yeah.
actors now.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of Chris Pratt being Mario
I
because
think
of.
he actually did an all right job, surprisingly.
Same. I
Well,
will
no, no, I'm not
admit
saying he didn't. But
the standard Mario voice throughout a whole movie of him talking with that high pitch, I would say would have probably gotten on my nerves.
I I'm gonna be honest. The initial trailer and it being Chris Pratt, I had really really low expectations for how well he would do his
I
job,
think 90%
and
of people had that same low
I
expectation.
think because of the turnaround of I'm guessing them redoing a bunch of stuff, uh, I think he actually did very well for a big name actor who is not a voice actor.
I agree. I agree.
Okay.
I mean, he
Now,
did.
don't get me wrong. I think they could have cast better person for it, but
Agreed.
I
When
think for what it is, he did well.
when it comes to voice actors, I feel like I would prefer to see no name people. By no name, I mean people that don't have notoriety or fame in the industry over big name actors. As soon as the
Yeah.
advertisement shows a big name actor like George Clooney, Jim Carrey, I kind of just go, eh, okay, I see what you're
Yeah.
doing. Eh.
Yeah, that's kind of the point I was trying to make too. Like, I mean, I loved Chris Pratt. He was DC. He was pretty good on that role, but it would have been nice to have somebody like a no name or that has the talent to voice act to give them an opportunity to showcase like, hey, these guys are also really talented. They're also hardworking as well. They're not as popular, but hey, give them a shot. That's kind of like where I was going for too.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Like I said, I like Chris Pratt. I liked the way he portrayed Mario, but I feel like a no name actor would have been really nice to see in that position, in that role. That way, you never know, right? That person probably could have knocked it out of the park much better than Chris Pratt, and now that person has some notoriety, and there you go. We got a new name to add to the casting circle that everyone gets casted in. Because I'm with you guys like on that with with George Clooney, Jim Carrey. Don't get me wrong, I love Jim Carrey, but like seeing him in every movie kind of got a little dull because
Yeah. Same with The Rock, same with Jack Black. I
Oh
love
my
the
God.
Yeah.
actors, but at the same time, them in
It-
everything
Jack
is
Black.
very
is-
frustrating.
What
Look at
happens?
Jack Black.
It is unironically just what happens with Hollywood is they put the same actors in everything. I mean, right now it's happening with Zendaya. It's happening
I
with
never liked her. I
don't
liked
either.
her.
I don't know why Hollywood is obsessed with her.
I've been
Christy,
I don't like her.
Christy loves Zendaya, but I don't see the fucking big deal about her. She just I don't.
Same thing
I don't
happened
see
with
her.
Spider-Man, whose name I've forgotten.
Tobey
Tom
Maguire.
Holland.
Not Tom Holland, that one.
Oh,
Not
Tom
Tobey
Holland,
Maguire. But thank you.
Yeah. Who is Harry Potter? It was Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked him in a lot of movies as well. Like when he
Yeah,
was in the what was it? Now You See Me Too, where he was the villain.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah,
I- the horror
I
movie he
don't
did.
think he was as inundated into films as much as other people.
Yeah,
I think
he wasn't.
purely because of him pretty much immediately getting an 8-movie deal.
yeah. I think he also was trying to distance himself from the Harry Potter role too, like as
Yeah.
much as he could, because he was like in a lot of different projects. There was one project where it was like a 8-episode series that dealt with God is contemplating destroying Earth because of one reason or another. I don't remember what.
Was that only
the
an 8?
logic
I
was.
thought that had multiple seasons.
Oh, did it have multiple seasons? I think I only saw the
I
first
think-
season. But Daniel Radcliffe was one of the main characters, one of the two main characters that was trying to save the world effectively, but he was a little more reluctant to do so because he just wanted to do his job. He didn't want to lose his
Yeah,
job.
maybe
It
I'm-
was basically it. But the person he was teamed up with that was a newbie kept screwing things up, but it got to a point where the world was saved from God's wrath or whatever. But
Okay.
but it's like that was a good
was thinking
series.
of the wrong thing.
Oh yeah.
First of all, I was thinking of Good Omens for some reason, not Miracle Workers.
Yeah, Miracle Workers
being
that's
the
what
show,
it was.
and Miracle Workers did have more seasons than one.
Okay, well, like I said,
it
I
had
only
3
saw the
apparently.
first one. So
It had at least 3.
but the first one was good all the same.
I tried.
But this
I
is
couldn't
not
really.
voice acting. This is actor going
Yeah.
into other actor things. So they're still within their field. So I'm fine with that. But it's like
Okay.
as soon as
One,
as soon
two.
as the actor goes to
4
voice
seasons.
acting and it's just like this is the big star name. It's like, all right, well, we'll see
Seth
how
Rogen.
well they do. Yeah, like
The
Seth
man, the
Rogen.
myth, the legend, Seth Rogen.
I think and the one that had the unfortunate starting point of that whole thing was Robin Williams, and he saw the writing on the wall with that one too, and he baked it into the contract with like Disney, going, "I don't want you advertising me as part of the movie."
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Didn't he
but
actually like disconnect from a film for that reason?
it was Aladdin. Yeah,
Oh.
so he didn't
Oh,
show up
shit.
in the second Aladdin movie. They replaced his
That
voice
was it.
with Homer, the guy that voices Homer Simpson.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Return of Jafar had Homer Simpson as the voice of the genie. Then in the third movie, Robin Williams was back.
Damn.
But the whole reason for that was because Disney basically broke their word with Robin Williams as with advertising his name as one of the main selling features for the movie, because
Yeah.
that was a big draw for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
can
after
totally
that, it
see
just
that, yeah.
snowballed to so many other movies.
And that's why I have an issue with the Mario movie using so many big names as selling points.
Same.
Looking at you, Chris Pratt. Because
I honestly agree with
Mario is already a big name.
Mm-hmm. Just build it with. I think that's why part of the reason why I really like the Sonic movie, because
Yeah.
I don't know any of the people that was part of it outside of Jim Carrey.
I was going to say, I now know Sonic
Yeah.
2 people. But yeah, no, Jim Carrey was pretty much it. I have seen the lead actor in Sonic before.
I
The guy,
don't remember them.
he's
I
in
don't
Parks and
know.
Rec show.
Is that it?
Yeah, he's the spoiled kid that Tom Haverford's friend.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Ben
I
Schwartz.
don't-
Yeah, he's in Parks and Rec. That's his most notable role he's ever done.
okay. I don't think I've watched Parks and
You're
Rec,
the
so.
worst.
I've
Stupid
seen clips.
Yeah, but that's what his most notable role is. Of course, he could probably have been in other stuff, but that's just what I know him from. But that was his long-standing recurring role, I think, was Parks and Rec.
Okay.
But yeah, but yeah, no, I'm with you, Sim. I didn't know. Well, I mean,
To be fair here, I didn't know that. When I said lead actor, I meant the actual actor, not the voice actor.
Oh, you
Jason
mean the guy from the guy?
Marsden.
Yeah,
Oh, Donut Lord?
Yeah, Donut Lord.
Donut Lord.
Wasn't he Cyclops in the original X-Men?
I don't
Maybe.
know.
Yeah, I think he was.
I
The Fox
honestly,
X-Men, I think.
I will admit
he
the
was an
vast
X-Men.
Yeah.
I will admit the vast majority of the cast that was in that movie, I had no idea who they were.
I think I recognize him from fucking Enchanted.
Was he in Enchanted? That's funny.
He was in Enchanted.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay,
yeah.
but, yeah.
So where's this
That's a
topic
segue,
leading
but-
to?
So
Yeah, where are we-
yeah, the point of the whole reason why I brought up The Last of Us and I brought up the whole casting for Zelda is that it's weird how people are so quick to dismiss the fan casting for Zelda, but people are wanting them to recast Bella Ramsey as Ellie because of her looks. But now that we got a fan casting of a character that it matches the looks, like Hunter Schafer looks a lot like Zelda, but people don't want her because of her, gender identity or whatever that thing is. Anyway, the point, the thing, the topic I wanted to talk about today is society very wishy-washy when it comes to these types of things?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not even a question, man.
It is all predicated upon a person's ideological views when it comes to anything. So it's like, oh, this aligns with what I like and agree with, so I am for this. Oh, this same exact scenario, but on the opposite side of the situation that I don't agree with, I hate this.
Yeah.
So that is ultimately what it is, and you'll see a set of views on the internet that's very vastly different than a set of views from people that are off the internet. It's all about the environment that you're a part of and the situations that they see and agree with that lead to a lot of the wishy-washy nature of all this.
It's why I'm so proud of people who are unabashedly hateful. Not in a I'm glad you're hateful, but in a you are being who you want to be, and that is a good thing. I think people being who they want to be is the best thing for the world.
Yes.
Agreed.
And that includes being hateful.
And I will say,
and obviously on the opposite side, being loving and caring.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll put a caveat as well there, because there's a limit to that. It's like like yourself.
If
like
you're
it's like yourself for who you are, but don't try to force others to like you for who you are. That's where it gets ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I never said anything about other people liking you. I said be yourself. I'm proud of you for being yourself. I'm not saying you're likable. Not everybody deserves your love, and you don't deserve everybody's love.
Yeah, but I feel like that is exactly what the big issue is that it's like, no, I like me, but you don't like me, but you gotta respect me because I like me too. And it's just like, no, that's not how that works.
Yeah. I will respect you as a human. I will always respect a human as a human. I will not respect you as a person if you are, not somebody I can respect.
Yeah.
Like I have my standards of respect. I can't list them out here for obvious reasons because, how the fuck do you even list that? How do you even itemize respect? Is that a thing you can itemize?
I treat everyone on an individual basis, honestly. When it comes down to it,
individual.
Right. But what I'm saying is, I tend to go into a lot of conversations with listening first, then kind of reacting, because if you let someone speak and just continue to speak, you'll get an idea as to who they are and whether you're going to get along with them or not.
Yeah, and that's why you let me talk so much and somehow get along with me. I don't get it. How do you like me? Like, that doesn't make sense.
We appreciate you, Sim.
Fuck you.
Well, you're a very flexible personality, so it's very easy to like you.
Yeah.
Cringe.
You're a good man.
Yep, that's me.
You want to see how flexible I am? Come to my room later. Wink, wink.
Okay.
Yeah, see? Fuck you.
Wait a minute, Rabbit.
Nah, I'm good. I had to think about it.
You thought too long about that, Rabbit. I'm not a fan.
I'm glad Sum also noticed. I was like, Brody's thinking a little too long about that. Hold on. But yeah, no, I just wanted something like more of like a modern or current event that thing going on, because it's just, I don't know. I get really flabbergasted or kind of like surprised. Well, I mean, I should stop being surprised by society at this point with everything that's happened. That's been happening.
I think that kind of shit has gotten out of hand and people are too vocal about it. That if at the end of the day, let's say the Zelda movie is made and they cast what was their name again?
Hunter Schafer.
Schafer. They end up casting Hunter Schafer as Zelda. If people don't like it, don't go see it. Stop talking about it. You are advertising the movie by talking about it at that point.
Yes.
Don't go see it. Vote with your wallet. Shut the fuck up.
I think on the flip side, though, if Hunter does not get casted, I am gonna get really annoyed by the same people calling like inequality or whatever the heck it is, and then say like if Hunter doesn't get casted, it's being transphobic. No, it's not. Like what?
Yeah, no.
What I have also noticed though with a lot of those voices is that they're very vocal about that situation, but they're never the target audience of the product. So regardless of if the person was casted or not, I'd say 80% of the people that are vocal like that would never have watched the movie to begin with.
Yeah,
so
that's the other. Yeah, that's another side of it.
I think we're missing the bigger point here. Who are they casting for Ganondorf? That's what I want to know. Okay,
it's gonna be my big screen debut. I've already been contacted. This is a confirmed thing.
Zoom as fucking Ganondorf would be crazy.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to backhanding Link. That is going to be my favorite scene in the film. I'm not kidding.
He's gonna do his own version of Falcon Punch, just like in Smash.
I said backhand, not fist the man.
My fault. The backhand attack, my fault. No, but like, yeah, I'm more curious who they're gonna cast. I hope it's Danny DeVito. Please be Danny DeVito. It'd be amazing.
That is another one.
You think you got a sword?
I
So
don't. I
anyway,
don't want him.
blasted.
I started blasting.
Honestly,
Oh my god, it's so funny. No, but yeah, and also I'm also looking forward to see who they. Dude, imagine they cast Tom Holland as Link.
on it. The worst part is that's not a bad choice.
I know,
Yeah,
but we were
it's
just talking about how
not.
like the same people getting casted over.
Yeah,
casted
no,
over
that
on
is one of the people I specifically mentioned. Yeah,
I
It
will
just
say,
makes Sue mad.
I don't mind the same people being casted over and over. I care about the
them being good at the
quality.
job.
Yeah, them being good at the job. So Tom Holland is really good at the job, from what I've seen him.
Yeah, he is.
And
I was gonna say
really
Tom
is.
Holland's pretty decent. Yeah, as an actor, he does well. Job.
Yeah,
Zendaya
so-
has one mood and one mood only.
Yeah.
All right.
It could be Timothée Chalamet. Wouldn't be the
Timothy,
worst
yeah, that
Link
would be.
either.
I would love it. I loved him in Wonka. I loved him in Wonka.
I actually really loved Wonka because of him.
Yeah, he did a wonderful rendition of Willy Wonka.
I love
his
the fact that
rendition.
people were like, I don't think Timothy's gonna like he's gonna do a good job because Wonka's supposed to be whacked out, and it's like, no. End of the day, you watch the film, and this is before he's whacked out.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not him yet, but I think I really do think Timothy Chalamet did a really good job as young Willy
I
Wonka.
really, really enjoyed that film.
It's funny though, Christy never saw it, and I was like, it's actually, ironically enough, it's one of the modern films that I do really, really like, and I actually wouldn't mind watching it multiple times.
I have watched it twice at this point. Us talking about it is making me want to watch it again. I might watch it again later.
Bro, same. I bought the digital on my. I'm gonna go watch it again.
I have not bought a digital film in I don't know how long.
Wait, no, it's not. I know I didn't buy it. I'm sorry. It's on HBO Max. My fault. It's on HBO Max.
Oh shit! Something I can't watch. Woo woo.
I'm sorry, Sue.
Specifically on the TV. I don't have the login for it.
Oh, but yeah, no. What's it called? What was I gonna say? I think Timothy Chalamet would be a good Link. Trying to think who else would be a decent Link. Seth Rogen.
So we want to talk about Foodtopia, the series?
What?
Foodtopia, the series.
You remember Sausage Party, the movie?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, they are making a series. I forgot about that.
It's out.
What?
Pretty sure it's out. I saw it when I was on Amazon. I did see that as a fucking item.
That's how I feel about most movies that come out these days. It's like,
Yeah, it's
wait,
Sausage
it's out
Party
already?
Foodtopia.
It's out. I think
Yeah,
the new
I'm
Jurassic
pretty sure.
Park
Yeah,
movie
it
comes
came
out.
out last year. I'm pretty sure it came out like a week after the first time I brought it up.
Oh shit.
Or like, yeah, I remember. Yeah, because I remember. No. Yeah, no, I remember bringing up Sausage Party and hating Seth Rogen for the same jokes over and over that day, and us talking about Sausage Party, and then me being like, "Oh shit, there's a series. Oh shit, it comes out in a week."
Yeah,
Or
I
some
remember that.
very soon time frame.
Was he the writer or the producer?
I
What
don't
did
know if
do
he
for
has
Sausage
anything
Party?
to do with this. Oh, he's
No,
a
no, I'm
voice
talking about
actor
the Sausage
for it.
Party. Oh, he is?
What?
Okay. Like for Sausage Party, was he like the writer for the movies?
I don't know if he was a program creators is something he's listed under.
Oh, okay.
He definitely here. I'm looking it up right now. Created by. He is created by. He is a voice actor.
He is created by.
He is created.
Dr. Giro. No, I'm just kidding.
Dr. Giro.
What if Seth
Rogen
and
was
an
Mysterious
android?
Island.
I can't
I'm sorry,
even
an
spell
android?
Rogen.
South Rogan?
Yes, Seth Rogen?
I spell it with an A for some reason. He was an
I haven't
executive
really-
producer. I don't know.
I haven't seen Seth Rogen in anything recently besides the Mario movie. And that was already, what, 3 years ago? 2 years ago? Yeah, I don't really see him much. Anything
Yeah,
else?
I don't really see him much either. Yeah.
Okay, a popular take. I know people love Jack Black. He's a great guy, great actor. I just think he's been in way too many fucking movies lately,
I agree.
Who?
in my opinion.
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Oh yeah, no. He has fallen off severely as an actor. Even.
I don't think he should have been Steve in Minecraft.
Oh no, he absolutely had no
honest.
right to be Steve.
I'm gonna be completely honest, and this is after it's funny because like me when I took Krista to go watch it, and we were like sitting there half the time like, okay, there's Jason Momoa's character, cool. All right, there's the main kid. All right, cool. Jack Black. It's like it's not Steve. That's just Jack Black.
Yeah.
That's just Jack Black.
Like
yeah, pretty much.
To be fair, I don't like defending Jack Black. I'm not defending Jack Black. Jack Black should not have been Steve.
I'm not doing.
But
I'm not doing.
How do you make Steve? Steve is a character who doesn't exist.
Steve.
There is no personality to Steve.
Well, that's what. Yeah, I was about to say. Steve is a blank slate character because it's supposed to be who you are.
Yeah, that's how do you make Steve? Because Steve is no one and everyone. You know.
Yeah, that's why
Jack Black certainly ain't every man.
Well, that's part of the reason why I didn't mind Jack Black being Steve, but I guess my issue is Jack Black fatigue is probably the best way I could put it.
Yeah,
it's like he's been in so many movies that have been just very popular within the gaming sphere, I guess is the best way I could put it. That it's just like, okay, it's another movie with Jack Black in it. Okay, next movie, it's gonna have Jack Black in it, right? Oh, there's Jack Black again. It's kind of like The Rock. Because The Rock started being in so many different movies, and it was just like, okay, what else is he gonna be at? He's Black Adam. He's the Jumanji main character. He's
I forgot about Black
Rampage. Not other guys. CIA one with Kevin Hart.
Fast and Furious.
Kevin Hart is also in a shit ton of stuff.
Kevin Hart's not in as many things, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't.
Kevin Hart is in nearly everything.
I've only seen him like in.
Oh, The Rock. Yeah.
What was it? Was he Madagascar or was that someone else?
Yeah, he was in. Oh, I mean, give me a second here.
Zebra.
He was in Borderlands.
Madagascar.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that was Chris.
I forgot he was in Borderlands. Bad casting choice, by the way, for Borderlands on that one.
But Borderlands was, from what I hear, a mess.
That movie should not exist. I am going to be honest. That movie took every character for the first two games and just kind of slammed them all together in a jumbled mess of this story makes no sense if you care about the games at all.
I forgot that they made a Borderlands movie. I
did too until I saw it on one of the streaming services and was like, oh, I should maybe watch that.
Yeah.
Oh man. Speaking of like live action or movie renditions, me and Chrissy just finished watching the Avatar: The Last Airbender live action on Netflix.
Oh,
Why?
I'm so sorry.
It actually wasn't. No, it wasn't bad. Okay, it wasn't bad. It's better than the movie that they did.
Yeah.
The movie was awful.
You're talking about. Okay,
wait.
You're talking about the
that's out
series.
The series. The new one, the one that they made. Yeah, not the movie, not that god awful dog shit movie.
Yeah,
no.
I thought you meant
that's
the
what
movie.
I thought you were talking about was the movie.
Not the one made by M. Night Shyamalan. Not that one. Not that one. No, this is the one where they just did it was just I think a 7-episode series of the first book of the Avatar: Last Airbender.
Hey, you want to go to the beach that makes you older?
What?
You want to go to the beach that makes you older?
No, I don't.
I forgot about that movie. M. Night Shyamalan, fucking stupid. I think people overhype M. Night Shyamalan. He's not that big of a.
He was.
I don't think he's that big of or that important of an innovator or whatever that people
he
make
was
him out to be.
1 or 2 hit wonder, I would say, when it
And
comes
people
to
gave him a big name.
Not
yeah.
Signs.
The Village.
What were the two movies he made?
Sixth Sense. There was the Sixth Sense. He did do Signs. Signs was not considered a good movie though.
Okay, my fault.
Yeah, just because it's like, oh, the aliens are coming to planet Earth because while they're deathly allergic to water. That makes sense. But Sixth Sense was basically his big claim to fame, I'd say.
Okay.
The Village was early on in his fame-induced thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then after that, kind of just nothing.
Yeah.
Because he tried the same tricks over and over again, and it was just like,
it was just the same thing.
It's like, okay, cool, we've done
plot
this
twist
before,
at the
though.
end.
Yeah, exactly. With the twist.
The M. Night Shyamalan twist at the end should be there is no twist. This is just a fucked up situation.
I got that reference, Rabbit. With a twist.
What a twist.
But what's it called? I still wonder like why they picked his bitch ass to fucking direct the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie. I never understood that. Like, why that motherfucker?
Because he's a big name. Yeah.
I was gonna say big names sell.
Oh.
That's literally been like half of today's talk.
That is today's talk. Is big name good for the industry? Answer: no.
You know who could have been a great director for that? Seth Rogen.
I'm going to really stop showing up here. I'm just gonna stop coming here to these gatherings we do.
I'm gonna try to befriend Seth Rogen, and then I'm gonna send him to your house soon.
Listen, if you get Seth Rogen to come to my house in the backwoods of nowhere, then that's probably for the good of the world.
He's like, "Hey, you're George's friend, right?"
I will slam the door in his face. Like, I mean, honestly, I don't care. Honestly, again, though, he might actually be a really like cool person, but the work he does is ass.
Yes, agreed.
Like, that is the most important thing I can say here is I don't know him as a person. I only know him through his work, and his work sucks.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Seth Rogen either, so.
I'm pretty much in a similar boat. And a lot of his movies, as far as I can remember, kind of blended together. So it's just like,
because they're the same fucking movie.
I don't know. Like, I just, I was thinking about something else, but not Seth Rogen.
Okay, what was something else? What are you thinking about, George?
Yeah. Tell Penny for your thoughts.
I'm just really not looking forward to, like, if they don't pick Hunter Schafer as Zelda, they're gonna get so, like, people are getting so pissed.
They're gonna get hate either way. It doesn't.
Yeah, I was about
matter.
to say they're gonna get hate either way.
That's what I'm saying.
But
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so stupid.
If you're judging the reaction based upon those that are online all the time, when the movie comes out, just ignore the internet social media sphere.
Yeah.
In all honesty, that has been the biggest mental boon for my sanity. Is just it's happening on Blue Sky or Twitter, X, whatever it's called, Facebook. I don't care. The only social media I really pay attention to is something that's not normally considered social media by most people, and that's
Discord,
YouTube.
Discord is also social media, sir.
Discord is an instant messaging service, not social media.
Discord was an instant messaging service. It has become a social media service.
You know what? I will give you that much.
I'll
allow it.
I came to that conclusion more recently. I was like, this used to just be like instant messaging. It because of all the like community servers and everything, you may not necessarily think of it. This is just this is a collection of Facebook meme pages, essentially. Like, this is a collection of Facebook pages.
Each server is a Facebook group.
Yeah. Like, that's just... And it's not a messenger group. It is a Facebook group.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even with the threads being added into it. Yep.
Yeah, it is no longer what it was. And I am waiting for the next great successor at this point. Because they are really shitting the bed lately.
It once was Skype, and then Discord popped its head, and who knows what's next.
Yeah, I am genuinely looking forward to the next great successor. because they are going to be shitting the bed very soon, probably. Like even more
Very
than they
soon.
already have been.
Possibly. I mean, you're gonna definitely. I mean, the way that Discord is handling ads currently, I am fine with because they're not intrusive to the point of, oh, I'm being interrupted in the call because an advertisement's showing up,
Yeah.
like Skype was.
Oh God.
No, Skype
I'm
did
not.
that.
Yeah, Skype did that.
Basically, yeah.
I never
Yes.
experienced that because yeah.
Skype is no more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they shut down.
I mean, I
finally.
used Skype for a long time. I just never encountered that kind of stuff.
It was going. The starts of it was really being seen at the beginning of Discord's
Oh.
rise.
Yeah, I hopped to Discord
Yeah.
almost immediately, so I really just
Yeah,
I was a very early adopter.
I was too, but at the same time, there were still portions of my group that was still using Skype, and we were kind of going back and
Yeah.
forth with our community. But it was just like, yeah, Skype just I stopped using it entirely once Microsoft took over. It was just so bad.
Yeah, I only have like month and a half, 2.5 months on you for early adopter distance. By the way,
Early adopter.
Okay, yeah, I mean that's
like I
fair. I mean that's still
I
for me.
was
That's
just
still
curious.
early on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're still early on. George, this motherfucker, nah, not early.
Nah.
How
didn't
much
know about
later
Discord
did
till a little
George
later.
jump in?
Over a year after you.
Damn. Then again, I
Yeah,
don't know
because
what
you were
George's
August
online
20th.
life.
You were August 20th, 15. I was June 1st, 15. George is 16, October.
Nice.
Nice.
I
When did
I just-
Discord first open publicly?
I have no idea.
No clue. Discord first release date.
May of 2015.
Yeah, May 13th, 2015. So
So I
were
was
a
only
month
2
in.
weeks after initial release, pretty much.
2 weeks.
3.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Okay. And that's
I
fair
don't-
enough to say about a month in.
Yeah.
So you were a month.
I would say
was
half a month in,
2
considering it was the
months.
1st of June. But yeah.
Fair. Yeah,
Fair.
it's
Neat.
yeah. So we've been using
like
Discord.
I said, I was a pretty early
since
adopter.
it basically began.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy to think about. That was back at the start of the decay of Skype, 2015.
Yeah. Hilariously, I got convinced by somebody who became an absolute monster later on down the line.
Monster.
Oh no.
Fuck.
You know how you guys have mentioned people of certain varieties?
Yeah.
Okay.
The very wishy-washy ones.
Oh, those people.
So she became a vegan for 2 months. She was extremely hateful of anyone who ate meat during those 2 months, and then proceeded to drop it entirely.
As one does.
Seriously, just she stopped being vegan. She stopped bitching at people. Never apologized for being rude, ever.
Oh,
As one
you're
does.
not following the thing that I'm doing? Well, you're a hateful person. It's like, huh? What?
I cannot stand people like that. I'm trying to be as open minded as I can, but people like that just drive me up the wall.
I
wild.
hate using this term, but the reason I ended up cutting ties with them was because they were effectively grooming someone.
Oh.
Hey, yo.
Oh.
Yeah, and I attempted to point this out to the person that they were doing this to. The person agreed with me. I was like, you're like kind of like registered that it was happening, and then kind of doubled back on it, and I was just like, I don't know.
So she's just
Yeah.
Okay.
Along with other very hateful things. almost entirely just a hateful person.
Sounds like it.
Like they were really good friends for a while, and then something happened. I don't know what. But they
Life
just became.
happened. That's what. No, that's
They were
almost
16,
always the
brother.
case. Yeah, life happened.
Oh,
I don't know what kind of life happened at 16 that turned them so bitter and hateful, but yeah.
yeah.
No one does. No one does.
It's crazy,
But
man.
it was an interesting thing to witness, just them go from being very happy and fun to just hating everything and everyone.
Mm.
It's weird. Really weird how
Yeah.
that works out sometimes. But I'm happy.
And
that you
then
cut ties with
leaning
that
towards
person.
that side of things, and it was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm just happy you cut ties with him. So
No, yeah, no, absolutely.
that's good.
I feel like that happens in everyone's life at some point or other. View sets differ, and then just ties have to be cut despite how long you've known them.
Yeah.
That's a good
That was a
point.
very easy tie to cut, by the way.
I
Oh,
mean,
sure.
after what you're explaining, yeah, I could imagine.
Yeah.
Uh,
It'd be very
why.
easy for
It's
any sane person.
it was particularly easy because I had already cut ties with them once, essentially. Basically, I had a mental breakdown at one point, and I just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm cutting everybody out for a little while, except for one person for some reason. You guys know I love and adore Mud, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't cut out his brother. I kept his brother around.
Okay. Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, I spend more time with Mud. Yeah, decided to be like, you know what? Now Mud's gone, brother. You're in.
It's just tap out. It's like tapping in. Put
To
me
be
in
fair,
place.
I was
It's like I'm getting replaced with Ark kind of thing.
yeah. But I mean, to be fair, we were all friends. I was friends with his brother throughout this anyway. And his brother expressed the same like views as I did about the friend group at the time, and it was just kind of like things are getting out of hand. I wanna dip.
Okay.
Okay. That's fair.
So we did, and then about a year later, I came back. Yeah,
place was
I
in
was invited
ruins.
back, open arms. Everybody was like, "Oh yeah, it's nice to have you back. We get it. Like everything's cool." And in that time is when the whatever happened to that other person.
Oh.
I
Oh, I
don't
see.
know what happened in that year, but they just became the exact kind of person that I truly cannot respect.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And it was just so strange.
Yeah, you never think that it'll happen in your life until it does.
Yep. I think it's interesting. Like,
Yeah, he became Seth Rogen. It was weird. Anyway, I accidentally just misgendered them. She became Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen's a woman.
Yep.
He.
Fuck you.
Yo, imagine Seth Rogen coming up to Zoom's doorstep with a wig and fucking makeup.
See, that doesn't get a door slammed in his face. That gets a fist to it.
Her face. Stop it.
Yeah, stop it, Zoom. Stop it.
Oh
It's
my
messed
god.
Can't be misgendering, bro. It's 2025.
I thought it was 2023.
Yeah, that's when misgendering is at its peak of how dare you.
Yeah, how dare you? How dare?
Also, I can do whatever the fuck I want, motherfucker. 2025 and not.
Yeah, you're right.
I
My fault.
won't, but I can.
I can't wait
Yeah.
until the year 2026 rolls around. I'm gonna bring back bullying. The year of the bullying is coming back.
Good. I will support you in this endeavor.
I'll support you.
Great.
Bring
I
it
will
back.
be the victim.
No, that is.
Shut up, Rabbit.
You already are the victim.
I know I am.
That
No,
is
Rabbit, you're not a
unfortunately one
victim,
of my
Brody.
only views that I will fully stand behind, and I don't think I can be convinced otherwise. Bullying to an extent is fucking not great. I was going to say great. It's good. It's important.
It's
It's a
healthy.
thing that should happen sometimes.
It's good. You should bully to a certain point, then it's bad.
No, I genuinely mean it. I think bullying is something that it shouldn't get to the point of physical violence. I do not believe
Agreed.
bullying should ever be a physical thing.
Yes, I agree.
Like, that is something I cannot get behind. You should not be physically hurting another person. Don't get me wrong. It's not great to be emotionally damaging or mentally damaging other people either. However, I think it is an important thing for character growth and the growth of individuals.
I think shaming is the proper term there, where it's just like, I don't like what you're doing. I'm shaming you.
Not necessarily just that either. Shaming is important too. Shaming is very important. That is actually a thing that should come back too. But I mean genuinely, like, bullying, making fun of somebody for being fat, making fun of somebody for not necessarily being ugly, because that's not something you can really change. Feel bad for that one. But for, like,
Just
fucking
put on
up
a
their
hat,
makeup.
become beautiful. Just wear a hat.
Like, fuck up your makeup. Honestly, bully somebody for wearing glasses. Fuck them. I don't care.
All right, George. I guess you're being bullied because you're wearing sunglasses.
I can't see.
I know this is outing me and going to get me, but I think bullying is partially a good thing for the world.
No, I agree. I think I do think people need to be bullied a bit more because
To me, it's like a muscle that needs to be developed.
I'm looking at you, Rabbit.
Yeah.
The main reason why I say that is if you're not bullied to some extent.
So anyway, why are we listening to Rabbit, George? I thought we were bullying him.
That's a very good point. Rabbit, shut the heck up.
Why
No
are
one
we
cares.
letting him speak like this? Like, honestly,
Yeah,
he
right.
has nothing.
You're right.
He has
I've
like
got
nothing of
nothing to
value to
say.
add to this conversation. But I do
Come
want to
on.
say one more thing. Being bullied and bullying is kind of like a muscle where it's something that needs to be developed a little bit. And what I mean by that is you really got to learn to take it. It's part of that character development thing I mentioned earlier. You know, you got to learn to take it so that you can be a bigger person in the future and realize, oh shit, somebody said something like that to me. That hurt. I don't necessarily want to do that to somebody else.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Anyway, Rabbit, please continue.
You had a great point there, Sam. I agree with that 100%. You bullied it out of me. You're good. You're good. Right into you, apparently.
That's funny.
No, but genuinely, it is something that is actually where I was coming from initially in saying that it is an important thing. Is it's something you got to learn to deal with because life isn't safe.
Yeah, it isn't.
Yeah.
And you know, you may not ever intend to do something mean or rude, but you're going to.
Yep.
There are very few people in the world that aren't going to ever do something mean, intentionally or unintentionally.
I think it's really interesting. Like, no matter what stance you take, you're gonna offend somebody.
Yeah,
I think that's funny.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean by there are very few people in the world that are never to do that.
Yeah, like I can never be offended by Rabbit. I can never could be.
Oh, I've been offended by Rabbit before.
Bet.
Yeah. I've been offended by
Yeah,
rabbits
rabbits.
too.
I was gonna say Rabbit's kind of a dickhead sometimes, George.
He hasn't been a dickhead to me, so I can't really say. So, rather, I haven't seen him be a dickhead. So,
Oh well,
Not
some
neither.
of these
Honestly,
shorts
neither
on
have I.
repo are gonna be kind of oof.
I'm gonna shoot Rabbit in the game.
I was gonna say you guys have definitely seen me be a dickhead.
No,
Yeah,
we
you
just
two
see you act
bicker.
like Soom. Soom, you're not a dickhead. You're just somebody. That's all it is.
Fuck does that mean? Why does everybody just like not accept that I think of myself as an asshole sometimes? Why is everybody like, oh no, you're cool, you're good? What the fuck?
It's because
'Cause
they
we're friends.
appreciate bullying. That's why.
Because Soom, it's Waffalo, bro. It's Waffalo.
Waffalo?
We're all friends. Friends love each other.
That's
Yeah,
the first I'm
Waffalo.
hearing of that term.
Yeah.
Is that
But
a
it's, the
reference?
point stands. We're all friends, and friends love each other.
So it's Waffalo.
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 Just because you abbreviate something doesn't mean you get rid of the extra letter, you son of a bitch. It's either Waffalo or Waffalo or Raffalo. Rafflio.
All right.
Rafflio.
With that being said, I think we can wrap it up here. I think we hit the time. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something, didn't learn something. I really don't give a shit. My name is George 2D. This is Somebunny, Rabbit Hat. Thank you guys so much, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
Have fun. Bye.
Say bye soon. You fuck.